Let's come back to Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Fasten your seatbelt because we'll be doing this one with some maximum speed. What are you talking about, Arsenal fans? Talk to us this morning. What's going on with the Gunners? What's the problem? If you cannot win the league title this season, then when? When? No Chelsea, no Manchester United. Arsenal fans, let's get you guys talking this morning. Action-packed world of sports. That's it. On Twitter, we're channels_sports, and on Facebook, we're channels-sports. Just to let you know that you can also send us an email to sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. Join the discussion. Yes, we want you to join the discussion this morning. Be part of the program. Use the hashtag NPFL Match Day 4. Yes, we told you. Match Day 4 games were played in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Guess what? MFM bounced back to winning ways. We'll talk about that one extensively this morning. There's also a new leader at the top of the table. You want to know who that team is? I will tell you. Don't go anywhere. Let's also make use of the hashtag Bundesliga. You saw what happened to Bayern Munich. Mainz went to the Allianz Arena and then they did the impossible. That's football where anything can happen. We'll also talk about table tennis. Table tennis lately has given us reasons to talk sports. The IWTF World Team Championships in Malaysia, Team Nigeria. We told you the story is that of flawless victory. Abiodun Bode, Segun Toriola, and Aaron Okwadi, they're doing big things for Nigeria. Sadly, the country didn't give them any form of support, but they're staying focused and determined, and they're doing big things. We'll also talk about the English Premier League. What a season we're having. I wish Tayo Salam was here to scream into my ear. Austin, balmy season where anything. What's going on? Tottenham couldn't win at West Ham. You know what I'm saying? After Leicester City dropped points. And then the unthinkable happened. Swansea City went to Emirates Stadium and they defeated Arsenal by 2-1. Gunners fans, I'm still waiting. Keep those tweets coming on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook, channels-sports. Let's look for a solution. Is it Arsene Wenger? Is it the players? Or the club is just being unfortunate this season? Or they're just throwing away chances?
Or is it a new stadium? Okay.
Come on, but the stadium isn't new anymore. So Arsenal fans, we really want to get Arsenal fans. So let's find a solution, Cecilia. It's not funny anymore.
I think when okay, maybe later we'll talk about the English Premier League because it's definitely quite funny.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I don't know.
Talk about the table tennis.
Yeah.
Let's leave Arsenal for now. Please kindly leave them because it's like nobody.
No, but let the fans fans just keep talking. We'll get to those tweets. Keep it coming because we really want to understand what's going on with the Gunners.
Ask Wenger.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about table tennis, talk about the fact that Nigeria maintained 100% winning all their games. It's the first time they're doing it in this particular competition. And of course, Bode Abiodun beating their team 11-3, 11-8, and 11-6 in his first game. Aaron Okwadi beating to Nugaye 11-1. 11-5 and 11-6, of course. John Alakbo finally won the Swan and Donna 12-10. This was actually really, really very close. 11-9, 11-7, 11-8, and 11-3. At the end of the day, Nigeria beating Vietnam 3-0. All the players winning their game, no one dropping a set. So it shows that this is the time for Nigeria to actually move into the top division. Straight up, they are in the quarterfinals. They needed to finish top of the group move up straight to the quarterfinals. No need to go into the last 16. And of course, they did that in grand style. You talk about focus and determination. That's what is working for them.
That's the watchword, Cecilia. Leon Balogun was spot on when he used that. It worked for Mainz. It's working for Team Nigeria's men's table tennis team. Now look at the story of this table tennis team, and then you really understand the importance of focus and determination for a team that had to sponsor themselves to the World Championship. Look at how it's turning. Just look at how it's turning.
Switzerland, India, Slovakia, and now
Vietnam. And they'll be meeting either India or Hungary. Cecilia, who's been working with us on this journey, maybe they might just stun the world. Impossible is nothing. We just say we minds. That's it.
That's it. Because, okay. Let's not look at what's going to happen in the quarterfinals. But we defeated India before. But I think these guys would definitely want to, come on, Nigeria, let's come out all out. Maybe if Hungary can just turn them and put them out of the way. I have more confidence.
That's right. You know, I have so much love for table tennis, and when you were asking me, I was saying, well, that was in the group phase. India might just see need to bounce back. You know,
India would have actually loved to finish at the top of the group, because once you finish top, you don't have to go through last 16. So, I mean, they will have to do that now to get into the quarterfinals. So that's it. I think you talked about focus. That was what happened to them. And you know, when Segun Teriel talked about the fact that he had to tell Aruna Quadri, just play your game. You know, play your game against this guy. You know, you lost to him before. Once you play your game and just focus on your game, you get that victory. If they can do that again, definitely they should be able to do that. Because in 2014, remember they lost to England, so they couldn't make it to the top division. So they wouldn't want to, you know, lose that chance again right now, because right now it's a 100% record, flawless game so far for them.
I love it, and I love the fact that they put Ojo Olakpo into the mix. That's a taste of the future right there. He's young and he's getting, you know, good playing time now. For India, yes, they will look back and say, we lost the bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games to Nigeria in the team event. Now they've beaten us in the group phase. If we meet India again, it's going to be really, really tough. But guess what? I want Nigeria to meet India again, so that the players will see the need to stay focused, be determined, and then do the unthinkable.
I'm not joining that one anymore. Okay. Right now, let's talk about Nigerian professional footballing. Yes, of course, a big one happened yesterday. What's a big one? Definitely something really huge. I love what MFM decided to do. They felt, okay, we went to Ibadan, of course, losing 3-1, but losing 3 goals to nothing. And coming home, let's just see how we can consolidate and give our fans something to cheer about. Of course, what a way to do it. Stephen Ode came in as substitute, of course, scoring the winner for them to be able to beat Sunshine Stars 2-1 right here in Lagos. Let's enjoy the highlights.
So that's the story of Match Day 4 in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Football has returned to Lagos. MFM defeating Sunshine Stars by 2-1. We need to reduce the excitement.
Did you see the fans at the stadium?
We love it.
That's what I love about it.
That means we need to be at the Lagos Derby. We need to be there when Ikorodu takes on MFM, because that will bring fireworks. Yeah. But that's the story of MFM. They knew they needed to consolidate after that embarrassing defeat to Shooting Stars, and they did come back strong. They played good football. That's right. They played good football, defeating Sunshine Stars, and you know, Sunshine Stars playing are not firing from home. They come with some confidence. Yeah, but MFM needed to say, look, guys, we're in the top flight division for real. We don't want to go back. And they're second on the table at the moment. Yes. And only one defeat. 1 defeat, 3 victories.
That's good.
That's a very good one.
So it's like they were really, really ready for the season. I think the preseason they did actually give them a huge boost. Musa Newma was the one who scored the first goal, 25 minutes. They have a Samad Kadiri equalizing 13 minutes later. And of course, Stephen Ode had to come in as a substitute to actually give them that victory. Well-deserved victory. Right now, they have 9 points. Same with Lobby Stars, but because Lobby Stars have scored more goals, they're actually topping the table right now. So 4 games so far, Nigerian Professional Football League. It's getting interesting. It's getting
interesting now. We're talking about it. We'll keep talking about it. But before we get you talking about it, let's listen to the coaches. After every game, the coaches must have something to say. Let's listen to Coach Ilechukwu and, of course, Coach Samson after the game between MFM and Sunshine Stars. They have words for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay.
Consider that goal very, very late. It was painful. If you know what is going through my mind, you will pity me because we've worked very hard for the past 5 weeks that we have been together, thereabout. We have really worked on this each game as they come. But unfortunately, it happens like that. World Cup, you do happen. Football is just like that. You don't know what is going to happen next. But so far so good, I give credit to my players.
So that's it. They had to give some credit to his players. They were gallant in defeat, Sunshine Stars. Let's see, maybe in the next game they will produce the result in Akure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you're playing at home, so it's easier. And if you check Nigerian Professional Football League, what happened yesterday, I was actually asking you how many goals you will be expecting. I think the goals were actually more this time around.
I said 2022.
22 goals were scored.
Stand up for Austin. Come on.
Stand up for.
Look, give me 5. But again, I was expecting away victories. I wouldn't get any. But
midweek. I think it's always very, very difficult. We talked about this in last season. Now, look, this midweek every time. If it's going to be once or twice in a month, it's okay.
Yeah.
But when you're playing it
regularly, play on Saturday,
you're playing. Sometimes I think the players are really, really trying because to travel away from home and sometimes just imagine Kano Pillars, traveling way down.
Wow.
It's
go back,
going back,
game,
and on Sunday you're having a game. I think it's really, really telling on most of them. If you can just take a look at other games that were played yesterday. So it was not only Sunshine Stars and of course MFM that were in action. You had other games that were played yesterday. A whole lot of games. Lobby Stars, of course, had to score 3 against Economy Warriors. So that was another one. That was the reason they actually had to claim the top spot. Antonio Kpoto scored twice in that one. So right now he has scored 4 goals. Tied with
Wasiu Jimo.
So
that got Shooting Stars only goal in that defeat to Ifa and Uba.
Definitely.
It's getting interesting.
There you have the result. The Wiki Tourist and Plateau United. Wiki Tourist beating Plateau United 3 goals to nothing. That's still another big one there. Lobby Stars, of course, Academy Warriors winning 3 goals to nothing for Lobby Stars. For Antonio Kmuto, of course, scoring twice in that game. But of course, that is the one to really talk about. We actually asked about where are the Brazilian players. Now, these guys were definitely in action against Shooting Stars, where you have the likes of Alberico Barbosa da Silva.
Barbosa made history by becoming the first Brazilian to play in the Nigeria Professional Football League.
So definitely he got that goal for them. Then you have Kofi Inti Bokai, also a foreigner scoring, and of course Seka Pascal, also a foreigner scoring before Wasiu, of course, Jimo was able to pull one back for them. Now another game is of course Aqua United. They didn't have a choice than to win. We talked about that game. Look, you're playing at home.
That's right.
Give your fans something to really be happy about so that when you're playing next game, all of them want to come to the stadium.
You know what this game was? I'm sorry to the fans. That's what they did. Aqua United, they told the fans, look, we're very sorry. We know we messed up in the CAF Confederation Cup. Let's show Heartland. Let's beat Heartland 3-1. And after sacking the board led by Inse Ube, and then the players were saying, they can't just sack all of us too. So let's just go on and win. And then look at the results from the other games. Abia Warriors and Kano Pillars played a goalless draw. Listen to
kudos to Kano Pillars.
Big one right there because they're saying they need to stay focused after losing just one this season. Warrior Wolves and Rangers again played a goalless draw. Wow, that would have been a very tough game. And Niger Tornadoes defeated Nassau United.
Nassau United. Let me ask you, what's happening to them this season?
Oh my goodness.
I think the focus is more on the Confederation Cup rather than the league?
Well, you could say that with the Confederation Cup, when they get to a particular round, they make money. But if you don't do well here, you won't play at the continent. So it's very important that you don't abandon your league games for what is happening at the continent. But I think Nasarawa United, they have the quality to bounce back. Maybe when we get into the mid half of the season, you start seeing them going away as they did last season.
Maybe,
and start
because
things.
This is actually their first win of the season.
That's right.
And it has to be against Nasarawa United.
That's right. That's a home game. Nasarawa United also saying they need to stay focused, as you said, in the CAF Confederations Cup. And I think they also need to consolidate to an extent. They need to
prove that,
consolidate
yes, they're really champions.
And stay focused. Very, very important, because now, if you're not getting the games at the start of the season, from now till about week 10, if you cannot get about 9 points to 10, then there's a problem.
There's no need. Yeah, because it happened to Kano Pillars. If you start very poorly, there's no way you finish in top 4.
That's right. So that's why they're staying focused now. Kano Pillars, they've lost just 1 game and they've won 2 and they've drawn 1 yesterday. We're expecting this fixture today. What a game it will be for Ikorodu United. They will travel to Port Harcourt to play champions Eimba. Now, this game in a lot of ways can go good for Ikorodu United or get terrible. You know, but I think they also need...